Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another collage. This time I took a break from the Boots series and I started working on another collage of ravens. I don't know, when I did those first ravens, they so inspired me. They were different and just unusual enough to I don't know, they just they just made my heart dance. And the whole idea with the deep contrast with the background against this black and blue bird. And maybe there's something left over of Halloween going on there, I don't know. But I drew it first in a vine charcoal, very soft charcoal, and then went ahead and started in on gluing in my background. And of course I'm going with a light background again. Now this picture took me a lot longer than I expected to, even longer than a week. And usually I only spend a week on each of these smaller collages. So that I can upload my video every week. But this one took, I wouldn't say 2 weeks. It took a week and a half. Oh, plus there was lots of things going on with Thanksgiving and, a lot of cooking. And I didn't have just all my time to spend on it. So there is that. It's not like I have a maid to clean and cook for me. Sometimes I think about Georgia O'Keeffe, and she had made enough money selling paintings to hire a maid and a cook and someone to do the laundry. And she could just devote all of her time to working on her paintings. Yeah, so sadly, that's not me. But that's okay, I make it work. Now, as you can see, I'm cutting out pieces from magazines. And I'm trying to keep them rather small so that they have that prickly, feathery, layered look. I even have a few pages left over from when I was selling Avon. That's an Avon circular over there on the left. The paper is nice. The colors are rich and vibrant, and why not use it? Now on this one I decided to use a lot more purple. On the last one I used more of a blue and a gray, and I wasn't as happy with it. I think I needed more variation of color in my birds. They're rather iridescent, in that when they catch the light, their feathers shine different colors. And I could have even used a little green. And you can see I started using a little bit of gray at the top of the head and over there on the left hand side where I think the light is shining on them most. But I really like the darker blue and the purple best. It's got a spiritual, ethereal quality to it. Purple is one of those colors that's right next to invisible light, right next to ultraviolet, and it almost makes you feel like it's almost ready to cross over into invisible light. something very regal about purple. I also got a travel circular in the mail this very week, and it, of course, had pictures of where you can take a cruise to. But the blues in the sky were so rich and so deep, I decided to cut up my circular. Hey, why not? It was bound for the trash can anyway, and now it's art. So as I'm finishing, I noticed that the beak of my middle guy there, who's pointing towards the left, it's off. It shouldn't be bent in that angle. So I'm going to have to go back and fix it by putting in a little bit of background color over the top of the point, and then raising the end ever so slightly, like that. That is much better. And also I'm putting in the eyes, because they have a rim around their eyes that's a little bit on the gray side. Before I put the black pupil in, I have to have that gray rim. Now he looks like he's smiling. That is not exactly what I was looking for either, so I'm going to have to give him a mean look. Also, it didn't look feathery enough to please me, so I cut up a bunch of little blue pieces to make short, not smooth, but kind of rough looking feathers around the neck and the wing, the top of the wing. But right here, I'm putting in that branch that they're sitting on. And some more branches. To make it look old and rustic. The last thing I've got to do is to fix this guy's feet. Looks like he's floating. And that little bit of orange in the branches, it's kind of not really orange, it's an off orange. And as I go along, you can see I'm staring at it and seeing things that I need to fix. An eye here and a feather there, and see, I'm roughing up the feathers again. And now it's time for the toes. So I cut some pieces out. And now they have to have highlight. So I'm going to put some blue on the feet there. But first, a few more branches. There's the blue on the toes. And here is my final picture. Tell me what you think. It is still on the rough side. I didn't spend a lot of time doing detail, but hey, it already took a week and a half. Well, thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. I certainly appreciate all my subscribers. Do give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel to get seen more. And check out some of my links. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.